Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back and we are making a run for Diamond. I don't know how it's going to work, but last week we started off with this deck right here, which is our burn deck. Honestly, we just do not have enough burn cards. We do not. I'm playing every decent burn card that we have. It's not enough. I could just load this up with more cards that prevent my opponent from attacking, but in reality, I just don't think that we have enough burn cards. There are other cards like Synchro Zone and stuff like that that you guys mentioned in the comment section, which can definitely be very, very, very good for stopping attacks. But again, we don't, other than stopping attacks and little burn damage like this, we really don't have anything. We need to have like a really, really weak opponent to actually go through and actually burn our opponent to death with this deck. So I don't think it's just simply not ready. But last week we also played Counter Fairies, which Counter Fairies is actually doing quite well. You could probably adjust this deck a little bit. Fallen Sanctuary is like a good card to draw, but sometimes it can be a little bricky. There's a lot of cards in here that we're kind of like experimentally trying. Stuff like Power Sink Stone is another card where you're like experimentally trying, and some other things. But I can save this for now, and I'd rather run into the cards that I don't want to see and then kind of find out that way, rather than the other way. But let's save this and see what we can do. This deck, like I said, was performing quite well, so we'll see where it goes. Okay, we won the coin flip, and we'll see what we can do here. We've got a decent selection here of cards. Got Condemned Witch. Unfortunately, we opened Condemned Witch and Forbidden Droplets, both copies, so they're actually doing nothing right now. We have Power Sink Stone. I will not commit this, so I'll just leave the Forbidden Droplets. It's a hard once per turn, so there's no point to it. Put Chaining on also. So if they summon something, we can switch this out for something. Like if they normal summon, we can switch this out into something else. Not bad, though. Not bad. We have this Mistake to prevent stuff. We have Condemned Witch to summon out a monster whenever they actually do summon something. So they're going to summon this out, and that's kind of annoying. We can... That means they're probably playing Blue Eyes. They're probably playing Blue Eyes. Well, this prevents setting. Oh, huh. Damn. Yeah, I don't know where to go next from here. I really don't. I don't know where to go next, because technically you can go for a light barrier statue, but he's very well playing something that... Okay. I could probably switch this out into something that is useful right now. So I'll start with this. I'll tag this out first. Yeah, I'll tag that out first. Gonna Maxi. Okay. Fair enough. We'll take it. Except by drawing them, so that wouldn't do anything about that. And I don't want to Power Sink Stone, because I'll Power Sink Stone my own things. Power Sink Stone was always controversial in this deck, but I did want to try it. I think here... we just go with the Aura Paragon. So we'll summon this out, and he'll add whatever cards he needs to, but we'll do the Aura Paragon. This we can stop by using Mistake, which is nice. Yep. So I'll put Chaining on regular now. Okay, they're going to activate this. Yep, we're definitely going to Mistake on that activation. And that will stop him from adding anything off the Lordly Load, unless he has the card he's about to search. Unless he has Drill Beam anyway. If he has it, he has it. Nothing I can do. He does have the drill beam. He opened the drill beam anyway. I don't know if I was him. I don't know if I'm drill beaming this card. Okay, and he's playing Dark Magician, which means I should have actually summoned the Light Barrier statue. But obviously, there's no way to know anyway. I don't think there's any point to do anything right now. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do here. So he gets the search now. Yep, he gets the search. Sure. I mean, damn, Mistake would have been really, really good against his deck, but there's nothing I can do now. He still can't special summon, which is good, but he can set that back. So yeah, this is already looking very, very unwinnable. Because like Drill Beam is so good against this. Oh man, this guy. Take control of one monster. I mean, that's not going to do anything anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It literally doesn't do anything. It actually just leaves the same. Like, he can take it. He can't link it away. Yeah, he can't. I mean, he can do damage to me, but he can't link it away. So he's just saving my monster anyway. I mean, the problem is he's got a normal monster in hand. He's also got a normal monster in hand, and he's also got Drill Beam face down. So no matter what I kind of draw here, I'm kind of cooked. I don't think there's anything that I can really like draw that'll just like save me. He should have just drawn 2 cards, honestly. Because there's no point to take this. This did nothing. Take our monster back. But again, I don't think that really saves us much. Yeah, or another Aura Paragon does not save us. Realistically, next, he just drill beams this. And then we lose, right? He just drill beams that and we lose. I mean, I guess we set this. And we just pass. I think we just go to end phase. Yeah, he just drill beams our monster. Yeah, drill beam's absolutely broken. Yeah, that just drill beams that. I think, can I do anything here? He just attacks this. He goes full combo next. There's nothing I can do about this. There's nothing I can do. Drill beam is just very, very good against this deck. It beats it every single time, particularly when they just flat out open it. There's nothing I can do. Also, we got demoted, which means I think it's safe to say we should probably lose this deck. Like, it's if I'm getting demoted in Platinum 4, it's not good enough to be playing in this rank. So we definitely should be switching decks. Okay, this is the deck that I'm going to go to. This is we've made advancements in this deck. Actually, there's a few different versions. There's that version, then there's this version of the deck. That we've made several advancements with this deck, several changes, several advancements. This one has Kashtiras, which I think is kind of cool, so we'll go with this one. I'll try this one, and I'll switch it again if I need to, but this is our anti-meta deck. Okay, we won the coin flip, and we have a pretty good hand. Moon Mirror Shield is cool, but unfortunately, we opened it in the wrong situation. Actually, now that I'm in Platinum 5, I actually don't even need to play this deck. I can just, if I'm in Platinum 5, I actually can just play my trap deck. I can actually just play that and go have fun. Like, I don't have to play this. Because Platinum 5 is the easiest rank in the entire game. I could go play the trap deck with some of the new cards that we pulled. So, perhaps if... I don't know how this duel will go, but depending on how this deck duel goes, we probably will switch to the trap deck. Because I haven't played it in a while, and I find it to be very fun. And I think Gold and Platinum 5 are very, very appropriate places to play that deck. Because it's just a blast. And I miss playing Vijam, summoning Vijam. I really miss using some of those cards. So I might switch back to... He's going to Ash this effect. That's fine. I actually want him to Ash this effect. The effect I don't want him to Ash is that second effect. Now, he may not have the game knowledge to realize that I can summon a Light Barrier statue, so it's fine with me. We'll just go to end phase, put Chaining on. Actually, yeah, we'll put Chaining on. We're going to have to click no 3 million times, but we'll put Chaining on. That way we can tag out into Light Barrier statue or... whatever we need to when the time arrives. So we'll just click no. Whenever the time arrives, whatever he summons, that will tell me what he's playing. This is Materiactor. What kind of archetype is this? Light. This is one of those archetypes that has a little bit of everything, right? So a Light Barrier statue will be just enough to deal with our problems here. So we'll just do this before he can normal something or do something huge. Call by the Grave. Well, that's that. The good thing is Gozen Match is very good against his deck. That is that. So we lose our Condemned Witch and its effect. And he gets to do whatever he has to. But again, I think Gozen is actually quite good against his deck, which is nice. He's going to Excavate. And he's playing a mix of cards here. Raigeki. I mean, this guy's staples, man. Okay, he's going to summon this Materiactor card, which is fine. This lets him special summon from the deck. So what I'm going to do actually on summon is I think I'm going to crack down this so he can not even get this effect. I'll just take his normal summon to my side of the field before he can even get another summon here. So now he's kind of locked out of that. And now I draw a monster because that would be really good. Yep, end phase, perfect. I knew that was going to happen. Because that way he doesn't have any level 3s. He doesn't have anything. Oh, damn, I really need... I should probably cut this card. I really need... I need a monster. I need a monster. We got it. See, that's probably a card that I need to cut. Blockout Curtain. Because this deck's at 43. I could probably cut a Blockout Curtain and not have a big issue. Yeah, Blockout Curtain can go. Probably Wall of Disruption can go. Wall of Disruption. And then maybe... Safe Zone perhaps can go. We were playing that Rocket hand. That could probably go. We could just play like better staples and stuff. This guy's going ahead with these Materiactor cards. I'm going to be honest with you, I've never played against this deck ever in my life. I've seen the cards. I've seen it in bulk, but I've never actually played this deck or against it. And that's why I like Platinum 5. Honestly, if I could just be permanently stuck in Platinum 5, I honestly would have so much fun with this game. It's like the second you get out of Platinum 5, the world becomes a worse place. That's when you start seeing engravers everywhere. Everything just gets worse once you get out of Platinum 5. That's like when you see nonstop Snake Eye, Engraver, Fiendsmith, Goblin Monster, sure. Yeah, that's when life goes south. So it's gonna get a double normal summon. Okay, on summon, add a Goblin Biker Spell Trap. I'm gonna go ahead and Gozen Match here. Technically, I could have Gozen Matched here, but yeah, I should have Gozen Matched on this level, the 0 attack monster. Okay, he's going to tribute to... This plays around Gozen perfectly. He's going to tribute to summon a monster from deck. I think all the goblins... They're all different, right? Yeah, water, grass... said grass. Water, wind, they're all different. That actually played really well around our Gozen Match because it tributes first and then summons another goblin. So because there has the potential to summon another goblin that is an earth goblin, it can also summon a non-earth goblin because once it resolves, he can summon like a wind one or whatever the hell he wants. He'll summon the dark one in this particular case, and he summons this big ass goblin, which is fine because I have the... Again, we're not in the worst situation right now, but we're not exactly in the best. He can't attack too because of this card. So he also couldn't attack. Is that a permanent? Can't attack? Can't attack this turn. That doesn't do enough right now. Yeah, that does not do enough. I'm going to just end phase here. Actually, also, I should have set this. I might just let him run over this thing. So if I actually do draw a light monster, finally attack. Let me just make sure this doesn't have like one of those effects where it's like if it destroys a card, it gets to do something else that's crazy. Nope, doesn't have anything like that. Nope, does not have anything like that. So we want him to run over our monster. As I can't stand to have this dark monster on the board because I really need to have something else. Once I get a Moon Mirror Shield in circulation, like I think we're in good shape. But we need to get like any one of these monsters and a Moon Mirror Shield in circulation. Like I need to, if I get like Dark Barrier Statue, Fire Barrier, like any of these statues plus a Moon Mirror Shield, I think we're golden. But I gotta get there first. Maybe he's gonna go to battle phase. Again, I'm gonna let him run over this because I need to summon a bigger monster, so I'm gonna let him run over this. Like I need to summon a monster because I couldn't attack with that one. It was just kind of dead. Yep, he's going to go to end phase. And now, if we need to, we can use Fiendish, but we're really just trying to draw a monster. Another Fiendish Chain. Yeah, we really need to draw a monster here. We'll just set this and just pass. Go to end phase. Actually, I should be using Blockout Curtain. I don't even know why I'm not. I 100% should just have Blockout Curtain in circulation. Although Blackout Curtain really only protects face down cards. Actually, no, it protects everything. I don't know why I do not have blockout. Oh yeah, because I'm not using blockout curtain because I've had instances before where I've used blockout curtain and it actually ends up we clog up our zones and then we have nothing to use. That's probably why I'm not doing it. But at the same time, I have forbidden droplets, so yeah, I don't know why I'm not using it. I'm gonna go ahead and put blockout curtain onto the board in a second. And this guy's doing kind of some crazy stuff right now because he's searching twice per turn. He's searching with this and he's getting a double normal summon with this. It's kind of crazy. I do have two Fiendish Chains for both these cards, which is kind of nice. But yeah, he's got a level 6 right now. And a level 6, he can make a rank 6 potentially. I don't know if there are Goblin rank 6s. These are two decks that I do not have a lot of. Like, he's going to make a rank 6. Again, I have two. Yeah, he's going to make this thing, but it's okay because I have two Fiendish Chains, and I don't think this has anything. Quick effect, target one small trap card on the field, detach two materials, attach that target. That's not bad. If monster you control, destroy by card effect, this card special summon. Yeah, okay, all that's fine. All that's fine. He's going to activate this, yep. Detach two materials. I just have goes in match, so now he's stuck on this monster that won't be able to attack, yep. That goes in. We have Fiendish, so we just Fiendish this thing. It'll prevent him from attacking. And now I don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, he's going to hit the end phase. This guy definitely knows what Fiendish Chain does. He didn't even bother going to battle phase or anything. That's pretty good. That'll speed things up. I definitely needed that actually because right now I have I'm in a bad state right now. I definitely needed that actually. Because now I can draw 2 cards per turn. None of that matters. His effects are negated, so none of that matters. I don't know why he's even activating that. He's just wasting time. Yep, doesn't matter because you can't resolve that. Yep, nothing. We're good. So he's going to do that. He's going to get negated, and then we're going to have time tearing. So now we can go blockout curtain. And the good thing is I do have forbidden droplets, so I can get rid of blockout curtain if needed, or I can get rid of other cards if needed. But I don't really... Okay, he's going to continue to excavate. This effect's pretty good. Like, he excavates every single turn and adds stuff. He just drew Raigeki too, which I know for a fact. He has forbidden droplets. Or I guess he keeps seeing it. This is excavate and then shuffle. Add more, place the rest in any order, then add one. Yeah, so this places in any order. And he's going to... So that Raigeki can get to his hand whenever he wants to. That is kind of dangerous, though. He can, every single turn... This is kind of like we have Kashtira Ogre. Yeah, we have Kashtira Ogre. This card is kind of similar to Kashtira Ogre, where it looks at the top 5 and then lets you do something. So it's kind of similar in that regard. It lets him look at the top 5 and then add 1. So it's kind of like Kashtira Ogre, where Kashtira Ogre lets us look at our opponent's cards and then basically like banish 1. But this lets him look at the top 5 and then add 1 and then put things in any order he wants to. It's like that other card, Dark Magical Circle, but like on steroids because it's so much better. This guy actually successfully detached this time. Why did that happen? I don't know what just happened. I'm like so confused. He used one effect and then the other one, I don't know what happened. Detach one material from a monster you control. Attach your graveyard, set it. Okay, sure. Alright, end phase, awesome. Now we just need to draw a monster really badly, and I think we are in a great situation. Another Moon Mirror Shield, another Fiendish Chain. Okay, so we're gonna again hit the end phase. We just need to draw a monster. We just need to draw a monster. We have all these cards in play. We got 2 here. We got 4 here, 4 here. That's 10 cards. We're 11 cards into our deck. We've seen one monster. We just need to draw a monster. Just a monster. Doesn't have to be crazy, just a monster. Our opponent's going to flip summon, which is kind of bad for us, but it's fine because we have another Fiendish Chain. I don't want to say we're low on life points, but these monsters are kind of big, so things can go south very quickly. Yeah, he's going to do this effect again with the Raigekis and all that stuff. So the Goblin Bikers, the Raigekis. What is good is that we have yet another Fiendish Chain followed by yet another Fiendish Chain. So we have Fiendish Chain followed by Fiendish Chain followed by Moon Mirror Shield followed by Droplets. We just need to see a monster. And then we're good. Alright, he's going to go to battle phase. I am actually going to block this with the Fiendish Chain. Because I do have plenty more. I have plenty more to do the same thing with. So we're going to stop that attack. Alright, so we get to draw 2 cards. Storming and no monsters. Eventually, I imagine we will draw a monster. I just don't know when. I don't know when. Yep, we're just going to go to the end phase. A little bit unlucky with our draws. Especially since we're getting 2 per turn. And we still cannot see a monster. But I'm sure I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, he's going to activate this to excavate and something about a normal monster. Reveal this, discard one other card, add a normal monster, sure. Never mind, he's not excavating. This is the card that excavates. He's going to add a normal monster. I don't really know what this does for him. This is a long speech here. Yeah, XYZ monsters gain 100. You can target 1. Attach this card. Draw 1 card. Okay. Alright, he's going to link those 2 away. Make an SP. Yep, that's a pretty smart play. That sucks for me, actually. I have all these cards in my hand, but I had nothing to really... I had a clogged lane. I probably could have set the Forbidden Droplets, but then if I had drawn a monster, it'd have been complicated. I don't know how many other plays he's got this turn, but we've definitely got... Yeah, this is not looking good. I probably could have... This is the one thing I actually can't stand about this deck, and I've lost so many times because of this, is because I clog the lane so badly that I can't play. Like, I have like these loose Fiendish Chains that I just have back here, and then I can't play. Like, I can't put more cards into circulation because I'm afraid that I won't be able to use them later. And, yeah, it's kind of an issue. Now, the good thing is, because he banished, monsters cannot attack directly, so I'm not going to lose this turn no matter what. He can set up a board, but I am not losing no matter what. So, not this turn anyway. Now, the positive thing is, hopefully, we can get to a decent situation here. If we can draw a monster, again, a barrier statue of some kind, we can Forbidden Droplets, send a bunch of shit away, negate everything, attack, and then we can still win. So that's actually still positive, that we do have a route to victory here. It's just going to take us a little bit of thought. Okay, they're going to go into the Materiactor, this guy. You know, this is really good. Yeah, this is pretty good. All these cards are pretty decent. I've never seen this deck. I don't know what I've never seen it. I never knew what it did, but now I do, and it's honestly not even that bad, truthfully. I've seen a lot worse. I mean, Harpy's Feather Duster. Yep, good thing we have that blockout curtain. Yep, I will be using that blockout curtain. Never mind. If your cards would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy this card instead. Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry. Was there something preventing me from reacting to that in any way? What prevented me from... If cards you control would be destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, you can destroy this card instead. I guess maybe because... Oh, I know why. Because... Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess it's because this card would be destroyed. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comment section why I couldn't do that. I'm sure you guys will let me know, because I don't know why. Now he's going to put all 3 Materiactor cards into play. For what reason, I don't know. Now he clogged his own lane. Now I knew he was going to have a Harpy's Feather Duster, and I played around the Harpy's Feather Duster with the blockout curtain, but apparently it wasn't good enough. Alright, now our opponent has like a very full hand, and like they've drawn everything they've needed, so they're kind of going off right now. Again, this is one of those situations where I can still win this duel potentially. I just need to draw the right cards, but I can still potentially win this duel. I have... if I draw 2 monsters, I win. Like, I literally win, because I have double Moon Mirror Shield, I have Forbidden Droplets, I can send 3 cards to the grave, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I have like really, really good stuff. I just need to draw monsters, and I have not been drawing monsters. But right now, he can't attack. I literally just need to draw monsters, and I'm good. If he's going to go to battle, again, he can't attack. He used SP Little, and he cannot attack. I should have set this Forbidden Droplets, though, 100%. That was my mistake. If I had set this, I could have just prevented the SP Little Knight, and we would have just been good right now. Alright, back to our turn. We just need to draw monsters. If we draw monsters, we win. Potentially. Okay, that's a monster, and that's a monster. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I think we just summoned 2 monsters, but let me see what this does first. If material is detached from a monster, you can target. Okay. So first, I think we start with Forbidden Droplets. Sending some stuff to the graveyard. Yeah, we'll start off with this. Okay, yeah, so we can send 3, honestly. If I send 3, we negate this, 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 then we attack over, no, this, then we attack over these 2. Then we attack over this and this, and we basically win. Yeah, because all 3 of these have annoying effects. We can attack over actually this, and this doesn't really do anything. This can target. Yeah, so okay, so I'll send this to the graveyard for sure. And I'll send what else do I send? Mirror Force or Fiendish, probably Fiendish. Actually, don't I send all 3 anyway? I'm only attacking over 2. I only have to negate these 2. Okay, this does not. This is cost. You can detach. Okay, so I have to negate this, and then I can just attack over like the others. Yeah, I'll do these. Okay, confirm. I actually didn't even need to do that last card. I was actually dumb on my part. He can actually... I was actually really dumb, because now if he uses SB Little Knight, he can actually just banish 2, and then I can't even resolve Forbidden Droplets. So that was actually really dumb on my part to even do that. I actually didn't even mean to click the 3rd card. Yeah, I didn't even mean to click the 3rd card. I literally said, I'm not clicking the 3rd card, and then I clicked the 3rd card. I actually did not mean to do that. That was a complete mistake on my part. But if he's banishing that, then that's fine with me. That's okay, fine. I mean, that actually solves the problem anyway. Yeah, it's fine. I guess they just gets them off the field. Now I don't have to deal with them. Okay. And that will, yep, I can't Forbidden Droplets anything because I have no monsters. So now we just summon this, followed by Aura Paragon. So we'll summon that. And unfortunately he gets to activate this. Literally, that was like, I had no reason to even send 3. I meant to send 2, and I accidentally sent 3. And I talked about, hey, I'm going to send 2. And I sent 3 anyway. And I went out of my way to not do that. Yep, activates. And he's going to attach some cards. This is a soft once per turn. It's kind of cool. Is that a soft once per turn or not once per turn at all? It's just not once per turn. He gets to attach 3. That would be cool with Time Thief, actually. It would be cool if Time Thief had an effect similar to this, or a spell card similar to this. This is actually, this spell card, the Materiactor Meltdown, is actually a cool card. So now we just summon this out. Now we equip Moon Mirror Shields to both of them. It's the only play we really have left. Double Moon Mirror Shield. Okay, never mind. He's got Materiactor. He did search this, so I can't even be mad. Yeah, realistically, I actually less and less see a path to victory here. So that gets destroyed. So we'll activate Moon Mirror Shield. If I Moon Mirror Shield this, a normal summon just beats us, but if I Moon Mirror Shield, I might as well Moon Mirror Shield this. We lose anyway. So we'll just attack over this. Yep. Blockout Curtain. Oh, now Blockout Curtain works. Great. Now it works. We'll just attack over that and just go to end phase. Now it works. Why wasn't it working before? I'm sorry. Why wasn't it working? There's probably a reason that I'm not thinking about, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can win this one. Even if I had kept like Storming Mirror Force, it wouldn't have made a difference. Then also this Forbidden Droplets. I should have said it. I really should have. He's going to set a card face down. I mean, if he normal summons, he outs our Aura Paragon and we lose the duel. But if he doesn't normal summon, then I think we have a chance to win here. All he has to do, and I don't know if he realizes it, is just normal summon a monster. We lose the duel if he just normal summons a monster. If not, we have a pretty decent path here. Yep, he's going to normal summon. That will wrap up the duel. I have no other place. That just that just destroys itself automatically. It'd be great if we had Blockout Current. I have no place. That's just going to out my monster automatically, right? Yep, a mandatory Chain Link 1 blows itself up and we lose. Nothing I can do about that. Also, I could have attached it to the other dude, but again, he could just target destroy it. Alright, I'm on some dumb shit. We got to lock in. This has been absolutely absurd. I'm taking some of these extra cards out. This is gone. I like to try new things, but this is like kind of annoying. We're taking that out. I'm probably going to take out Wall of Disruption. It's gone. This way, I'm more consistently drawing cards. Save Zone, I'm taking that out. I'm taking those cards out. I'm saving this. This is what I'm going to play for the deck. This has been absolutely absurd. We're losing on some absolute dumb shit right now, so we'll save that. We got to see monsters. I hope we don't have one of those games where I see 9 monsters. That would be terrible. Also, kind of thinking about playing Card Scanner too. I saved that. Hold on. Card Scanner would be absolutely insane in this going second trap deck. Like, it'd absolutely be insane if we ever see it, because all we have in here is mostly traps. So Card Scanner would actually, because you can pretty much guess what you're going to get. I kind of want to play this because we're in Platinum 5. And you know what? I probably will play this because we're in Platinum 5. Once we get out of Platinum 5, I'll switch over and I'll take things serious. We got to lock in. I'm going to actually switch to the other deck. Do we have multiple of these? We could probably increase the amount of these that we have in here. This is a very good card. And it gets sometimes bonus effects. So we could switch that out. I'll probably switch this out. This is gone. I don't really use it. And it's kind of annoying when I see it sometimes. Also, Fuse Line. Sometimes it doesn't come up. So we'll just save that. We'll save that. Card Scanner's cool. This card basically I pulled last episode. It lets you once per turn declare a card type, monster, spell, trap. This deck is mostly traps. Both players reveal the bottom card of their deck. And if you're right, you get to add that to hand, otherwise place it on the top of your deck. So either way, whether you're right, whether you're wrong, you're kind of like redoing your deck. And then your opponent can also guess, but who knows if they're going to guess right. They are playing a more varied deck. We're playing like mostly traps. And then if this face-up card, its owner's spawn trap card's owner is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can make your opponent place 1 card from their hand to the bottom of the deck. So if they destroy this, so if they like Harpy's Feather Duster us, for example, they get punished, which is kind of cool. So we'll save that in 100%. And then I would play that honestly in this deck, but this deck is way too varied. 2 monsters, spells, and traps, way too many different things. I don't want to guess wrong. So I'll save this, I'll save that, and we can go ahead and try to play my going second trap deck, only again because we are in Platinum 5. Alright, we lost the coin flip. My opponent scooped anyway. Yeah, we lost the coin flip. The hand was pretty good. They scoop. And our going second trap deck gets its first win very, very easily. We get 3 just normal monsters. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. Damn it, I would have loved to play against this nonsense. Why do they always scoop when it's a fun deck? I told you, if I could perpetually just be stuck in Platinum 5, it would be like, Yu-Gi-Oh would be fun. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh couldn't get better than being stuck in Platinum 5. Yeah, we got Metal Illusionist. I mean, look at this deck. He's Flame Swordsman with Mirage Knight. He's playing Dark Flare Dragon. Look at this deck. Why do these guys never linger? Why do they never linger? Why do they always scoop? I gave him no reason to scoop. I didn't even do anything yet. Molten Destruction. I gave him no reason to scoop. It would have been such a fun duel. The guy leaves. By the way, somebody asked last episode why I didn't open 2 packs. I opened, this is Platinum 5. This is when I got into Platinum 4. I opened 1 pack. And then when I got into Platinum 4, we went on a huge losing streak, as you can see here. And that's why I did not open any. We didn't open 2 packs at any point, because we only opened 2 packs above Platinum 4, and we went on a huge losing streak. Then we got demoted, so now we're in Platinum 5. Okay, let's open up a master pack and see what we can get here. This is our first master pack of this episode. It's quite nice, because we had a tough duel. We had a 16-turn duel. We had a long duel we just played through. This is a holo. It is a UA card. Can't do anything with that. Amazoness Fighter, Fortune Chariot, Defender, Vanquish Soul, System Down, specifically Machines. Already have him. I'll take this, I guess. I'll take it. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, but I'll take it. I mean, I guess Yang Zings are kind of okay. Any decent worm archetypes are kind of okay. We have a cool pile of worms. And then this, I don't think I can really use. It's a UA FA card. This deck is just honestly not that great. Like, maybe this card is great, but these archetypes, both of them are really not that great. Neither UA nor FA are that great. And then some cards in the archetype are actually quite high rarity on top of already not being that good. So we've got a underwhelming archetype with high rarity cards, which is a recipe for disasters. You can see here, total recipe for disasters. So nothing I can do with that. Also, on another side note, I've been dying to pull Clockwork Knight since day one. We've been doing this challenge for over 1 year, which is insane, by the way. Hundreds of episodes at this point. We've been trying to pull Clockwork Knight forever, haven't. This card would actually be insane with Clockwork Knight because it banishes all machine monsters your opponent controls and in the graveyards. If I had 3 Clockwork Knights, I could reliably use this, but I can't. Okay, we lost the coin flip, but we were going to go second anyway. The hand's pretty decent. We have Card Scanner, Lightning Storm, and Grasslook Screener. We've got all three. 3 great spells right off the bat. Grasslook Screener almost always gets negated for us anyway. We're playing Horse. Oof. Horse is never fun to play against no matter what. Yeah, Horse is never fun to play against. It's just it's so good, and the monsters are just gigantic, which is always tough to deal with. Well, we'll try our best. We do have some back row removal, which is nice. They're gonna... The good thing is they're sending a bunch, which means they'll create a large difference between our deck and their deck, which is actually good for us. The more stuff they send and draw, and yeah, they're going to draw more, so we're going to be able to send even more, which is actually really good for us. So they're going to detach, draw, super poly, and then inflict 800 only when it's a monster. But yeah, 3 draws is pretty damn. Tyrant Woes. Tribute 2 monsters, and then he negates all effects. Oh, and that. And then he's got, yep, he's going to send. This is actually perfect for us because, again, we're just loading up for Grasslook Screener if it resolves. What else did he draw off of that? Tyrant's Woes and then Super Poly. Okay, so we'll see what we can do here. Paleozoic Candina. Tyrant's Woes, that's fine. Going to Tribute 2. Okay, so now we're going to, I think, start with Lightning Storm. I think you always start with Lightning Storm. Yeah, we start with Lightning Storm. Definitely destroy all spell trap cards. Oh my god, that's wonderful. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, now we go Grasslook Screener. That is absolutely amazing. And he filled up the damn graveyard, which is great. So we send all that to the graveyard, which is great. Then we go Card Scanner. Yeah, we'll definitely activate that. Pick Trap. Definitely pick Trap. See what we get. Yep, we get a free Ring of Destruction, and he scoops. I mean, what can you do? That was a really good hand. I wish I could have looked at my graveyard, because I don't even know what I didn't even stop to really look at what we milled, but I know we milled some really good stuff. We were almost guaranteed to win that duel because we had Ring of Destruction, Cubic Ascension, Paleozoic Candina, and then we've got the guy who negates when there's a continuous trap card. Plus, we get to trigger all of the Paleozoics in the graveyard, which would have been absolutely insane. It's a monster basically every single time we activate a trap card. That was absolutely insane. I'm actually, this is what I'm talking about, where it's like we get a good hand and they just scoop. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? They just leave. And then we get a shitty hand and we try to fight through it and we can't because there's a meta deck. Alright, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing just a bunch of big monsters. This would 100%, if we were playing our regular deck, 1,000,000% we would have lost this duel. 1,000,000% we would have lost. I'm not even sure what we destroyed exactly. I know it wasn't Judgment because he would have activated, but Tyrant's Tirade, definitely gone. May have had it. There Can Only Be One. Definitely had a Super Poly face down. This. That was like the best Lightning Storm I think we've ever had in the show, like ever in the history of the show, because usually we draw a Lightning Storm and it goes nowhere. But this is a fairly good deck that we defeated here. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack. See what we get here. Okay, cool. It's not glowing, but has that ever stopped us before? I don't think so. So we'll see what we get here. Adagnister, Chronomaly, another Adagnister. We got 2 Adagnister cards. Armed Dragon Lightning, Red Gadget, Strike of the Monarchs, and Morphtronic Bind. Unfortunately, these are not super. Okay, we won the coin flip, but obviously we chose to go second because it is a going second deck. Although sometimes we draw hands like this and it's like, damn, I should have gone first. Like, this hand probably would have been better going first, but sometimes you draw him and you're like, right, against this guy, I'm glad we went second. I really am. He's going to, no way. I have not seen Keeper of the Shrine in a long time. Interesting. And that's like, again, always the true sign of a noob when they just set stuff in like main phase 1. Like they just start like, oh, he bricked. Nope, he didn't brick. He just set a card main phase 1. 60 card deck. Fun to see. Probably playing 3 copies of regular Blue Eyes. They almost always are. Why? Nobody knows. Nobody knows why they're playing 3 copies of regular Blue Eyes. Yep, they're going to summon something. Blue Eyes or one from the hand. Maybe as a jet. Could be a jet. Yeah, if he's got the choices. Oh, never mind. Regular Blue Eyes. Random card face down. Regular Blue Eyes. Now, this deck is a little dangerous to play against because Protector. This deck is a little dangerous to play against, and it always is for us. Even a bad Blue Eyes player is still kind of a danger to us because Blue Eyes players, even a bad Blue Eyes player is still hard for us to play against sometimes because Blue Eyes can summon such big monsters so easily, and that can be difficult. This guy is absolutely, this is like a 9-card combo to summon 1 monster. What are you going to make? Tyrant? Like, what is this going to make? Yep, Tyrant. Tyrant's unaffected by traps. So normally that wouldn't matter, but against us it matters. But it's fine. I have Timoton, so that's fine. That's fine. So he gets to special summon this back. What is it? What is the process for this? While this card is in your graveyard, face-up dragon on the field is sent to the graveyard by card effect. Special summon this card, and if it's normal monster, add 1 normal monster back. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Does this protect anything too? Does this have any weird effects? 2 tributes, cool, whatever. Okay, so we start by special summoning. I think we start by special summoning. Yeah, because we have a little lineup here for the Timoton, so we've got that. Yeah, we do that first. So we're going to activate this to special summon. Summon this right here. Yep, activate Ecclesia. Yep, sure. I can always sacrifice a card here if I need to, but I don't want to. But if I need to, I can. And then we're going to set the Dogmatic Punishment. Now I can activate Timoton. Summon this right here. And then we can destroy this column. Awesome. And now we can go to battle phase and just attack. And if he's got like a Mirror Force or something stupid, we can deal with that. We also could have just normal summoned this and then went into a rank 4. I also could have done that. I don't know why I special summoned it, but actually I'm not really playing any rank 4s anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm playing this. 2 level 4 monsters. Unaffected by traps. Detach 1 trap tricks if the card is sent to the graveyard. Target one of those. Actually, this probably would have been good to summon. But actually, it's probably good to just spread out my damage the way I have it right now. And then we'll set some cards here. I think there's no point to set another Dogmatic Punishment. Set a Torrential, I guess. Mirror Force, cool. And then Fiendish Chain, and that's it. And then we'll see what we can do here. If we really need to, Punishment is probably going to clean up a lot of damage here. And then we'll just deal with the rest. Yep, no need to activate any of this. I know he's got a Blue Eyes in hand. This card hasn't done anything. And then whatever he just drew will either win them. Oh, man. Nothing I could do about that. Yep, nothing I could do about that. Maybe I should add Timoton. Oh, man. What? No. Oh, my dragon went to graveyard. This lucky bastard. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Dogmatic Punishment. I'm going to get rid of... This guy's actually kind of good. Like, for this situation, he's actually not bad. I have to get rid of him because he can get annoying. What other card do we have to send? That's good. Nothing. Yeah, for like a random annoying card, he's actually not that bad. We'll destroy that, and then we'll have a Skull Wagon ready to go for later. Because that can actually be dangerous, having that dude, because he does stuff. Oof, that's not bad, actually. Do I have any way to... No, I don't. Okay, well, that's fine. We can use Skull Convoy to pop this or this. I think I'll just pop the field spell. I don't think he plays multiple. But then again, he's playing a 60-card deck, and he's kind of a noob, so he might. But I kind of want to pop this, so I'll get rid of that, so I don't have to deal with it. I'm actually shocked I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't have like a burst of Stream of Destruction ready to go, because he is kind of noobish. Wouldn't even be shocked. And he scoops. Again, why do they always scoop, man? I didn't even do any damage to him. Oh, no, I did. I attacked him, but I didn't have any damage on board whatsoever. I just had trap cards. Every time we get a fun opponent, they scoop. Every time we get an annoying opponent, they never scoop. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Complete train wreck. I mean, like, come on. We already knew. He's not even playing Maiden. Like, the new Maiden. He's not even playing it. He's playing every bricky level 8 that you could possibly imagine. And somehow, he actually didn't draw them, which is astounding. But he's playing every bricky card you could possibly imagine in this deck. He's also not playing the new cards either. He's playing one True Light, which is actually kind of respectable, other than the fact that he actually doesn't have a way to search it. And that being said, he actually opened quite well. Like, he actually opened, like, sort of well, all things considered. Because he didn't open any of this random garbage. He opened, like, Poly and Raigeki and, like, cards that he can actually use in Summon Protector with level 8s in hand. Like, he actually opened fairly well relative to how terrible the deck is built. He actually opened pretty well. Radiant Mirror Force? Regular Mirror Force is at 3. Why is this in the deck? Regular Mirror Force is at 3. You have no reason to play this. It's right here. You have no reason. You could be like, oh, well, it's a super rare. Dude. Fiendish Chain is better than this. Like, come on. Like, this is just crazy. Alright, let's open up a Master Pack and hopefully get something good. Utopia's appeared, but he's lied before. You are. Okay, that's not a lie. That's guaranteed. SR Hecatrice. Is that our second copy? I'll take it. We now have 2 copies of Hecatrice. I think 1 copy of Valhalla. It's not bad. Makes the whole thing more consistent. If you don't know, Valhalla lets you... This lets you search Hecatrice by Valhalla by discarding. Valhalla, it basically just special summons a fairy from your hand. Can't use that. That's not bad. Might use that somehow. Heraldic Report. Heraldry Reborn. Another hollow under here. Okay, I'll take it. And it's a royal rare. We get the royal rule. We get to open an extra pack. This is actually kind of a crazy pack. This is also a fairy, which means you can special it off of this, assuming that cannot be special summoned from the deck, but it can be special summoned from the hand. So, insanely enough, this can search Valhalla. Valhalla can special summon Time Lord. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If only your opponent controls, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Neither player can take battle damage. At the end of the damage, inflict 2,000 to your opponent. We were playing a burn deck last episode. Didn't work out. This definitely goes in it. As far as Time Lords go, this is not a horrific one. But Time Lords in general aren't really good nor bad. They're just kind of okay. They're definitely a very power crept deck. So, while these were annoying a couple years back, Time Lords were like absolutely horrific to play against because things like Imperm were not as prevalent. And in like 2016, 2017, when you got randomly paired up against Time Lords, it was always really annoying. But in this case, we might actually... I don't know how many Time Lords I have. I might check. I might play pure Time Lords. But honestly, I don't think... Maybe like a going second Time Lord deck. I honestly don't think that it's enough to beat anybody. And we got another UR under here. Nadir Servant is insane. That's actually insane. We need to start pulling targets for this. This is actually an insane pull. Like, really, really good. Again, we just don't really have the targets, but that is a phenomenal pull. That is going straight into our going second draft deck. Like, that goes straight in there. This guy, this is a really, really good pack. After so many bad packs, this we also have. I maybe could play this in a burn deck of some. I don't know what to really do with this, but this is actually kind of an insane pack. Okay, so because of the royal rule, since we pulled a royal rare, whatever pack that card unlocks, again, it's totally random. Whatever card the royal rare card unlocks, it allows us to open that pack, which in this case is this pack and right here. I wish it was this pack, but it is not. This is the royal rare we pulled. It is overall not a great pack. Because if you look in cards included in this pack, not that, because it'll show you every card ever. Featured cards. It's got the Time Lords, one of which we pulled, but it's also got the Mech Lords, which are terrible. So we've got a ton of Mech Lords that are very high rarity, and then we have a bunch of Time Lords that are mixed in rarity. But mostly we've got these Mech Lords that I can't believe are really this high rarity because they are absolutely atrocious. So let's go open. We get one singular pack from this. We'll see what we get here. It's glowing, and we'll see how it goes. But again, we maintain randomness because we only get one pack, and I can't control which royal rare I'm going to get, obviously. Also, the left side of the pack is random cards anyway. We've got Fiendish Golem, this thing, which is technically a target for Dogmatic Punishment, right? You contribute this card, target 3 other synchro monsters, turn them. We don't need that. You can target 1 monster, special summon with the extra deck, equip this card. Target 1 monster you control, special summon from the extra deck, equip this card from the graveyard to it. Yeah, so you can summon this from the graveyard. Not summon this, you can equip this from the graveyard, and then when attack is declared, involve in the monster, equip with this card, draw 1 card. So, it's not terrible. It could be a Dogmatic Punishment target for us. Cyber Harpy Lady, all of these aren't super useful. Now, we've got a super here. It's a Mech Lord, just as I said, not useful. Mech Lord, we already have that, but I'll take another one and another one. So we have 2 copies of this. This one is good against back row. I remember famously this card was very, very good against... it's very, very good against, what are they called? These guys, against True Dracos. True Dracos had a really, really tough time outing this card. Obviously, True Dracos is not like a relevant card anymore, but it was very difficult for True Dracos to out this because you could just summon it, go to battle phase, shuffle all their back row back, and then as all Time Lords, they take no battle damage, and then also cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. True Dracos destroy everything by card effect or battle, so... This was just a very good card. So we got 2 of these now. Let me go check what Time Lords we actually have. Alright, let me quickly evaluate this. So we have now a play set of this. Not like a huge deal, but we'll go to Maiden, which you actually kind of need Maiden. But this is the entire archetype that we've got here. So we've pulled this UR. We've got 3 of him, 1 of him, 2 of him, 2 of him, 3 of him, 3 of him, and 2 of him. So like we have some of the good ones here and some of the bad ones. We are missing a couple. We're missing this really old one. We don't have the Synchro Monster, but most importantly, we don't have Maiden. Also, how the hell do you summon this in this deck? I don't even know. I have no idea how you summon this. None of these are tuners. I have no idea how you summon it. I don't know. And let me go to related cards. We also have the Empty Machine and the Infinite Machine and the Infinite Light. I don't know if these are any good, but we have all 3 of them. So, maybe one day I'll use them. Also, this card is good, but I don't know if it'll ever actually come up. I should probably put Time Thief in this deck because there have been several scenarios where we have had 2 level 4s. Although, how many level 4s do I actually have? I have this and this. I don't have any level 4s, but I swear to you, there have been scenarios with this deck where I've had a decent amount of level 4s. So I'll put this in for sure. I'll take out this dude. We don't really need Code Virus. Dude, we don't need him. What other card? I forget what other Dogmatic Punishment targets we have. But we have this Convoy. We have this Mirological Aggregator. We have this guy. We had one other card that wasn't that good, but I'll equip this Dragon Shell dude because he's not terrible. He can maybe help us in the grind game, so we'll save that. And then we pulled something else. We pulled Nadir Servant, which I definitely have to include in this deck. I'm also going to disinclude something, so I have to take something out of this deck. I never know what to take. I guess we'll take out this because it's like kind of more going second-ish, so we'll save that. More going first because your opponent has to summon, and this is like kind of like a going second deck, so I'll save that in. That's looking pretty good. Nadir Servant, like I said, is pretty decent. We only have 1 Ecclesia, but it can add back from graveyard, so if we can get one into the graveyard, even if we get it into the graveyard with a Graphic Screener, like add it back or something. So we'll save that in. Looks pretty decent. Good pulls. Okay, we've lost a coin flip, but let's be honest, that's what we wanted all along anyway. So, yeah, we lost a coin flip. We'll see what our opponent's playing here. They've got an all-new player, the card base, whatever it's called. Not bad in terms of hand here. We've got Labyrinth Archfiend, which is our monster, and then we've got Force Ball Trap cards. I will always take this setup. I like it a lot. Our opponent's setting a bunch of things. I don't know where this is going to go. This could be burn. This could be stall. This could be anything. So, Angel Statue, I'll take that. We kind of need monsters right now. And, yeah, I think we just set. This isn't doing anything right now. It's just not. Realistically not doing anything. We'll go Cubic Ascension. We'll go with this here. I don't want to clog my lane too badly. Although I don't have to worry too much about clogging my lane because this will summon itself out. So we'll just set those and pass, and that should be good. I don't need to summon the Furt Flames just yet. Yeah, I don't have to do all that. So yeah, this is probably fine. He's playing Blue Eyes because he's got a True Light. Okay, fine. I mean, that's fine. We can actually summon the Labyrinth Archfiend. Is it when any trap card is activated, right? If a trap card is activated, not your trap card, if any trap card is activated. So we'll go ahead and go with that. We're in the end phase, so we'll summon this out. And then we get to, yep, we're definitely going to activate our optional effect. Also, let me check the notes. Would he set wishes? Okay. He's going to imperm. I wouldn't have impermed this. But then again, he doesn't know what's coming out next, so I get why he's imperming. But I wouldn't have impermed that. Nope. I would not. So it's going to go to his turn. I'm also going to put chaining on. I want to summon the angel statue as rapidly as possible. I want to summon it so that if he summons something... Yeah, I'm going to do the angel statue very quickly. This way, like I said, if he summons like the Link monster, for example, I can just tribute negate the summon, and that is pretty decent. So I'll summon that out. That way nothing stupid happens, nothing foolish. Also, if you like, for some reason, inherent summons like a Blue Eyes alternative or something, because this is Platinum 5, so we do have noobs here. Yeah, he's going to activate this. This was expected. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yep, there's alternative. Like, literally, I predicted it. Yep, there's alternative. He didn't summon the alternative, but if he had summoned the alternative, I could have prevented it. Now, one thing that is kind of annoying is that he does have wishes, and wishes is very, very, very good because it gets him to Tyrant, and Tyrant is very good against our deck, which is kind of a problem. Tyrant is extremely good against our deck because he is unaffected by traps and he attacks all monsters. But we can also, there can be only one too, which is kind of nice. Okay, so he's going to do this. That's fine. I can't do anything about that in any sense. This is, the attack's too high. Cube extension's not usable right now, and then there can be only one. Doesn't do anything because he's going to get this into a dragon, so it doesn't matter. His whole deck is spellcasters and dragons, which I guess that's the positive part because that means there can be only one. It's very, very good for that purpose. Okay, he's going to link away. And I am most definitely going to, yep, I'm going to definitely negate this summon. Because if I negate this summon, it stops both him getting the field spell. But on top of him, avoiding him getting the field spell, it also stops him from special summoning a Blue Eyes. It stops him from sending a Blue Eyes. It stops a lot. So I think it's just smart to negate this summon. Also, there can be only one. It's kind of good in this situation too. Yep, seems like that's going to resolve. Yep, negated, destroyed, and now I think we have some pretty decent control. He added Maiden, but Maiden does nothing in this situation because it gets True Light. He already has True Light. He already has Maiden. Doesn't need it. So that really didn't help. It looks like his connection's faltering. I hope he still can play. Okay, he's going to use this. This is actually fine because I have Bottomless. So even if he summons his monster, this does not target. It does destroy, but it doesn't target. This only prevents targeting. So when he summons the monster, I will just destroy it and banish it. So that'll get summoned. Yep, 100%. We want to Bottomless this. I don't really have an out to it. This isn't strong enough. I mean, I guess I have Cubic Ascension, but it's fine. Also, this is getting banished, which means that trap card is not as good because it is getting banished. He's going to Drill Beam. Well, that sucks for me. Yep, that definitely sucks for me. That's actually kind of fine too, because then I guess we can use... There can be only one later. That does actually kind of suck for me. They always like hard open Drill Beam against me. Always. They find a way to hard open Drill Beam. And then he's going to activate Wishes to equip. I'm definitely going to put Chaining on. Yep, that's fine. But I'm going to activate There Can Be Only One when it gets equipped. Yep, so he's going to equip that. I'm going to do There Can Be Only One now. This will prevent the... It'll also prevent what's his name from coming out. This will prevent that annoying dude from coming out. So at least that's good. He does have the trap card in hand, which sucks for me, but it's cool. It prevents Tyrant from coming out. For Blue Eyes has... There Can Be Only One is good, but they do have the trap card already searched. They have the trap card and Drill Beam. Drill Beam can't be recycled right now. The trap card is really annoying, but the positive thing is that Blue Eyes doesn't actually have a lot of recursion for spell trap cards. It has a lot of recursion for everything else, but not the spell trap card. So like once you use that trap card up, it doesn't really do anything. He can't even like, oh, actually he can use Wishes. Depending on his build, he can or can't use Wishes. I don't know. I'll have to see. But Torrential Tribute, I'll take that, I guess. I'll take a Torrential Tribute, why not? I'll just set some stuff and just pass here. Yeah, set some stuff, pass. And we'll just go to end phase. is that he's got the trap card, so that can definitely do a lot against us. He's not playing like a really, really meta build, because obviously I've seen an alternative already. It's actually kind of crazy that he opened that drill beam, because he didn't open any other segment of that package, and I happen to... He's got 2, which means he can pop 2. That sucks for me. Yeah, unfortunately... Yeah, hopefully he pops Ascension, and there can be only one. That would be ideal if he popped these 2. Because I already know he's going to pop this because it's stopping him from playing, but I want him to also pop Ascension. Because Ascension will allow me to summon the Cubic Vijoms. It still has the Graveyard effect. Then I can take damage and then use Ferret Flames, or I could take damage and use Cubic Ascension, which is kind of cool. And my opponent just scoops. I don't know why they scoop. Again, this is kind of the nuisance of playing in Platinum 5. That was a perfectly back and forth game. I didn't know how that was going to go. Were we going to win? Were we not going to win? It's a cliffhanger. I don't know if we were going to win. It's possible. I don't know. Maybe I would have won that. Maybe I would have lost that. I have no idea. But yeah, we rank up to Platinum 4. I am switching off the going second trap deck. I have to be realistic with myself. This deck is good, but it's not good enough to play in Platinum 4 and above. We've done this before so many times. This deck is so fun to play. Silver, Gold, Platinum 5. Second we get to Platinum 4, we start playing against actual like Fiendsmith and stuff, and it's very tough to break a Fiendsmith board with a bunch of trap cards. It's very difficult to do. Against Boneheads, fun, great. Against actual decks, very difficult. Okay, so this is what we got. We've got a pretty standard deck, but he randomly has alternative. Again, I predicted alternative. He has 1 alternative. It so happened that he opened the 1 alternative. Also, other than that, like the build's not absolutely atrocious. It wasn't like the build we played a couple of games ago. This is actually not that. I mean, you cut 1 Blue Eyes right there. You cut alternative. You're already down to 43. You cut the Chaos Max out. You're down to 42. Cut the Roar. You're at 41. And all of a sudden, cut the other True Light. The deck's like perfectly good. You cut those cards, those 5 cards out, and you have like a perfectly serviceable 40 card Blue Eyes deck that could easily get you to Master 1. This deck just has 5 cards it shouldn't have, but it's otherwise pretty decent. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack. Like I said, we are switching off the deck. We are taking it very seriously. Today actually has been the best pulls that we've had in a while. They're not like absolutely outrageous, but we've actually been pulling stuff that we can use. Contrast Hero. This would be great if the world went back to GOAT format. Radiant, whatever. What does this do? Nothing important, right? If this card sent to the graveyard, gain 1,000 life points of Sanctuary and the Skies on the field. Don't play with me. White Prince, Fluffle Rabbit, and Scarecrow Arrival. Nothing new other than this. Okay, I'm switching to my stun deck. This deck I actually have not significantly really tried to get into higher ranks with. I've never actually significantly tried to. Most of the time I try with other decks like Platinum Diamond 2 deck is the main deck. I've tried with Marincess. It's not that Marincess isn't good enough. It's that the games take forever, and most of the time it's like they don't outgrind us, but they just create like a board that's very difficult for us to break. The Diamond 2 deck is probably the best deck we've ever had, and then we've got this deck has gotten us close, and it's gotten us pretty high up, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. I've never like significantly committed to playing this deck, only because it is kind of one note, but we'll try it out. Alright, we lost a coin flip, and the hand is, look, this is just horrible hand. Horrible because we have 4 normal summons and 1 Fiendish Chain, and we're going second. We're not winning this. I already know we're not winning this. There's just no way I'm winning this. My best bet, legitimately, is to set Fossil Dyna and pass. That is literally my best bet. It really sucks. Like, I'm just not winning this duel. This is why I'm kind of like very hesitant when people are like, yeah, your best deck is this deck, but like realistically, you draw hands like this, it's just like you physically cannot win. If we had gone first, we could have still potentially won, because we just like normal summon Fossil Dyna, set Fiendish Chain, we can potentially still win. But like when you go second, you've got a hand like this. This is like the percentage chance of you winning is virtually impossible. It's almost physically impossible. And we've tried to play things like Lightning Storm in this deck, but I swear to you, it's like every time we play Lightning Storm, if we go first, we see it. If we go second, we don't. It's every time I play this deck. I think, yeah, honestly, I think our best bet is to set Fossil Dyna and just pass. That is the best bet that we've got. Set Fossil Dyna, set Fiendish Chain, pass. Because we did not draw any of the other stuff. This deck is very preventative. It's very preventative. It's not great at breaking boards, but it's very good at like preventing a board from ever hitting. But it's terrible at actually making one. It's absolutely terrible. Also, on another weird random note, we should be playing Dogmatic Punishment in this deck, and perhaps we should even be playing... Yeah, we should be playing Dogmatic Punishment, probably. Actually, I'm probably going to get rid of the Destruction Durama. At least we could do some deck building in the middle of this, because it's not going so well. We should definitely include Dogmatic Punishment, 100%. We can get rid of the Destruction Durama, because this card, as good as it is, it can be really annoying even in this deck, because like it books everything, but it books your own monsters, and then the floodgates aren't in effect anymore, so it's probably got to go. Memories probably can go for a Dogmatic Punishment. Oh, we do have play Dogmatic Punishment. Okay, so never mind then. We could just play it for other trap cards. But Destruction Durama can be out the door. We also can probably play... We can probably play that other card. We can probably play Nadir Servant and Ecclesia. But again, Ecclesia is just another normal summon that is like kind of in the deck. And if we had better targets for Nadir Servant, I could justify playing it more. Like if we had Garura, for example, then I could justify playing it more. But I don't have that stuff. So it's tough to justify. Our opponent's ending on Nightmare Apprentice, and they're going to discard a card from our hand. Rip to that card. Good thing it wasn't Fossil Dyna. Another normal summon. Great. You have another normal summon. I think we drew pretty much every monster in our deck, because like we drew a lot. Okay, so let's set Fossil Dyna, set Fiendish Chain, and pass. I think that is all we realistically have. If there's anything that threatens this Fossil Dyna, I'll Fiendish Chain it, and that's about all I've got. How many monsters am I playing in this deck? How many monsters? Let me see. Let me see. How many monsters am I playing? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many monsters? He's got a Chimera Fusion. Sure. Interrupted me. It's not like I could do anything about that anyway. We got 8 plus 7. 15 monsters, right? Yeah, we have 15 monsters in this deck. 15 monsters might be too much. I mean, the problem is, like, with these decks is, like, sometimes you play even less monsters in this, and then you never see a monster for 5, 6 turns. And then sometimes you play... Yeah, it's just like, it's always like that. Sometimes you just don't see monsters forever and ever. Oh, of course he's got this. Nothing I could do about that. I mean, it's fine. Whatever, he destroyed that. Yeah, sometimes you just don't see monsters. It's crazy. This Fossil Dyna is about to go hard. If he attacks this Fossil Dyna does its thing. Yep. I don't know if he's got destroyed by... Yep, activates, destroys these two. And actually, it prevents him... This monster battles a monster. Neither monster can be destroyed by battle. So he can't destroy my monsters. And my monster happens to be Fossil Dyna. That's insane. That was such a terrible interaction for him. Well, things are somewhat working out. He's going to set a card. Now the problem is that with these decks is they have monsters that can't be destroyed. More monsters. They have monsters that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Or by battle. It's kind of annoying, but I guess we have to use like we have to use Forbidden Droplets to actually get over his monsters if we really need to get over his monsters. So we'll go to battle phase here. And we'll attack this. When a punch monster declares attack, you special summon this card. This card battles a monster, neither is destroyed at the end of the battle phase. Attack position monster cannot change the battle position or be used for blah 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 blah. I can't get over this thing anyway because he's got too much attack, so I'm going to take some damage, but I can't get over it anyway. Main phase 2, I guess we just set. Yeah, he can do this, and then he prevents me from... I can't special summon, so none of that matters. That's fine. But this only changes attack, not defense, so we'll set this face down and just pass. Yeah, we'll just set this face down, pass. Next turn, we can get access to another Forbidden Droplets. And then he's going to do this, banish. Okay, I'm not going to lie, I fucked up here. I didn't read this all the way through. Change their battle positions. Also, their effects are negated. I didn't see the effects are negated part. Until the start of your opponent's next battle phase, all attack positions monster opponent controls currently cannot change their battle positions. I actually screwed this up. I read all of this, but not this last sentence that mattered. And that's very typical. Very typical of a Yu-Gi-Oh player. It's totally my fault. So now he's possibly going to win this duel. That actually sucks because that is completely my fault. If I lose this one, it's my fault. Like there's no excuse. This is completely my fault if I lose. End the main phase. This is negated, so it probably won't do anything. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, if he runs into this, I can use Fossil Dyna. Yeah, if he attacks Fossil Dyna, oh, he's attacking Condemned Witch. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he's going to attack over Condemned Witch. I'm going to take a ton of damage. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Is this negated, by the way, forever? And at the end of the battle phase, all attack position monsters change their battle position. So this is the effect no longer negated after this turn. I still am not sure. Like, does it go back to normal? It should, right? How is this still negated? It says until the next. Yeah, this thing is absolutely absurd. Like this thing is just so good. This emissary of a House of Wax. Like, who the hell is this guy? Why is he so good? Okay, how do I get over this damn Chimera? How do I get over this Emissary of the House of Wax? That's the real card. How do we get over this thing? Moon Mirror Shield? Can't even get over. I have no idea how to get over this. Like, how do I get over this card? The card is absolutely absurd. Like, what do I do? Like, Dogmatic a punishment? Maybe? But if I activate D-Fissure, I can't even do that. Memories of the adversary, he'll never attack. Like, how do I get over Fiendish Chain is probably the way to get over that. This card is outrageous. Like, it's so... In general, this deck is really annoying to deal with, but, like, it's extra annoying to deal with right now. Okay, so... we can get over this guy. I guess. I guess we could summon this Aura Paragon. This can't be destroyed by battle. Yeah, this battles neither player's destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and summon the Condemned Witch here, and I want to stock up on. I want to stock up on these things. I can always just summon a Light Barrier statue during his turn. Okay, he's gonna do this. Negate the effect. Does he destroy, negate, and destroy, or not? Negate that effect. No, he just negates. Okay, so that's fine. I can still keep the Condemned Witch in circulation. I can still keep it in circulation. I can summon a Light Barrier statue next turn, or a Paragon. Actually, no, or a Paragon's in my hand because I opened it, so can't do that. And then I don't want to use this. I don't want to use this Dimensional Fissure yet. Because D-Fissure prevents me from being able to send Forbidden Droplets. It prevents me from sending these, so I would have to send D-Fissure. I don't want to do that. So we just go to end phase here. Unfortunately. Yeah, we just go to end phase. This is like a slightly complicated duel here. This guy is like outrageously annoying. In general, this whole like illusions as an archetype are so annoying. This neither player can destroy it. Like that is just unbelievably annoying. Especially when you have a deck that like doesn't have the resources to destroy a bunch of stuff. It's so annoying to just have a bunch of monsters that can't do anything like that. So I'll tribute and I'll hopefully get another monster out of my deck. Actually, I can summon a Banisher for it. He has another negate. Again, this it is what it is. Yep, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. Yep, so he's going to negate that. Yep, nothing I can do about that. We'll put Chaining on if he attacks the Fossil Dyna. Activate Chimera Fusion. Again, not much I can do there. Yep, he's going to fuse these two. Thank God, because I had no way to out that guy anyway. No way. I had 0 ways of outing that guy. He's going to summon this big dude. If this card battles, neither can be destroyed by battle. Again, with this, neither player can be destroyed by battle stuff. I just, when they have that, I can't do anything about it. Honestly, it's some of the most annoying game design out there. Like, why would you put that on a card? Why would you make every single card in an archetype not be able to be destroyed by battle? Like, why? For what purpose? It's like Makanko. Like Makanko, that's another deck that's just like unbelievably annoying, where it's like you have 9 layers of protection. Yep, he's going to attack. There's not much I can do about this. My monster can't be destroyed by battle. His monster can't be destroyed by battle. You can change the attack to 0 and keep attacking. How many attacks does this guy have? How many materials did this use? I have no idea. But this would end my duel. This would end the duel if he did this, so I'm going to send a Paragon to the graveyard. Negate this and cut its attack in half. Alright, so he's going to set a bunch of stuff. Kashtira Ogre doesn't do anything at this point. Again, by the way, the amount of monsters we drew. Can't change his battle position. Can't change his battle position. What is preventing my monster from changing his battle position? Is it still that damn emissary of the House of Wax? Is this guy still haunting me? That one guy, I don't think I can win this. There's nothing I can do. I can't even, like, if I attack, I can't be destroyed by battle. I can't do anything. Is that one guy still, this damn emissary of the House of Wax, still haunting me? Black Goat laughs. He probably thinks this is another fossil. I don't know what he's thinking. Either or a Paragon. Yep. That one guy is still haunting me. That damn House of Wax guy. That's crazy. If I lose this duel, it's because of the House of Wax guy. It's not because of anything else. It's because of the House of Wax guy. He is absolutely absurd. And it wasn't like... he also could have just, like... There's nothing I really could have done. Because he also could have just, like... He could have... let's say I Forbidden Droplets that card. He also could have just changed his battle position. Just attacked Fossil Dyna. Neither of them get destroyed. Fossil Dyna gets negated. And then he can use the effects of, like... all of these regular effects that he still has access to. Like, honestly, my play wasn't even a misplay, realistically, because he could have just, like... You could prop that play at any moment. It doesn't change anything. That House of Wax guy absolutely changed the game. And in general, like, this archetype is really, really annoying. Because it's like, there's certain archetypes that I will just naturally struggle with forever. Like, I'm going to struggle against certain archetypes 100%. One of them is going to be this. One of them is going to be Makonko. Anything that summons giant monsters. Like, I'm always going to struggle against those archetypes because it's very difficult to remove things when you don't destroy them by battle, or when you don't do just like destruction, regular targeting destruction. La, 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 la.